Symptoms of bad catalytic converter. A catalytic converter is a device that is installed in the exhaust system of a vehicle to reduce harmful emissions from the engine. It works by converting toxic pollutants in the exhaust gases into less harmful substances before they are released into the atmosphere. The catalytic converter contains a catalyst, usually made of precious metals such as platinum, palladium, and rhodium, which facilitates the chemical reactions that convert the pollutants. The catalytic converter was first introduced in the 1970s as a response to growing concerns about air pollution and its impact on human health and the environment. Since then, it has become a standard feature in all gasoline and diesel-powered vehicles sold in the United States and many other countries. The catalytic converter works by using a series of chemical reactions to convert harmful pollutants such as carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, and hydrocarbons into less harmful substances such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water vapor. The process is achieved through a combination of oxidation, reduction, and acid-base reactions that take place inside the converter. The catalyst inside the converter is designed to last for the life of the vehicle, but it can be damaged or degraded over time by exposure to high temperatures, contaminants in the exhaust gases, or other factors. When this happens, the converter may become less effective at reducing emissions, which can result in increased air pollution and decreased fuel efficiency. Let's have a look at some of the symptoms of bad catalytic converter. 1. Decreased engine performance. A bad catalytic converter can cause a decrease in engine power and acceleration. A bad catalytic converter can cause poor performance at high speeds, as the engine is unable to maintain proper airflow. A clogged or damaged catalytic converter can reduce the overall power output of the engine, making it feel sluggish or unresponsive. A failing catalytic converter can also cause reduced acceleration, making it difficult to merge onto highways or pass other vehicles. A failing catalytic converter can cause poor performance in cold weather, as it restricts the flow of exhaust gases. 2. Poor fuel economy. A failing catalytic converter can also cause poor fuel economy, as the engine is forced to work harder to maintain performance. 3. Check engine light. A faulty catalytic converter will often trigger the check engine light on the dashboard. 4. Rattling noise. A damaged or broken catalytic converter can produce a rattling noise when the vehicle is running. 5. Sulfur smell. A bad catalytic converter can produce a rotten egg or sulfur smell from the exhaust. 6. Failed emissions test. A failing catalytic converter can cause a vehicle to fail an emissions test. A damaged catalytic converter can increase emissions, contributing to air pollution and environmental damage. 7. Overheating. A clogged or damaged catalytic converter can cause the engine to overheat, which can lead to serious damage. 8. Misfires. A faulty catalytic converter can cause misfires in the engine, which can lead to further damage if not addressed. 9. Reduced exhaust flow. A clogged or damaged catalytic converter can reduce the flow of exhaust, which can cause backpressure and damage to the engine. 10. Rough idling. A bad catalytic converter can cause the engine to idle roughly or stall altogether. 11. Difficulty starting. A failing catalytic converter can make it difficult to start the engine, as it restricts the flow of air and fuel. 12. Black smoke from exhaust. A damaged catalytic converter can cause black smoke to come out of the exhaust, indicating an issue with combustion. 13. Engine hesitation. A faulty catalytic converter can cause the engine to hesitate or stumble during acceleration. 14. Engine warning light. In addition to the check engine light, a bad catalytic converter can also trigger other warning lights on the dashboard. 15. Reduced lifespan of other engine components. A damaged catalytic converter can put additional strain on other engine components, leading to premature wear and tear. What causes catalytic converter to fail? There are several factors that can cause a catalytic converter to fail, including What causes catalytic converter to fail? 1. Contamination. The catalytic converter can fail if it becomes contaminated with substances such as engine oil, coolant, or fuel. This can happen due to an internal engine problem, such as a leaking valve seal or a malfunctioning fuel injector. If the catalyst inside the converter is contaminated by substances such as oil, coolant, or fuel, its effectiveness will be reduced. 2. Physical damage. The catalytic converter can fail if it is physically damaged, for example, by hitting a speed bump or road debris. This can cause the internal honeycomb structure to break or collapse, reducing its effectiveness. 3. Overheating. Excessive heat from engine misfires, rich fuel mixtures, or exhaust leaks can cause the catalytic converter to overheat and fail. Excessive heat can cause the catalyst to melt or break apart, rendering it ineffective. 4. Age and wear. Over time, the catalytic converter can deteriorate due to normal wear and tear, leading to a decrease in its efficiency. The catalyst can become worn or degraded, reducing its effectiveness at reducing emissions. 5. Poor quality fuel. Using low quality or contaminated fuel can cause deposits to build up inside the converter, reducing its efficiency. Using leaded gasoline can damage the catalytic converter and cause it to fail prematurely. 6. OBD system malfunctions. Issues with the vehicle's onboard diagnostics (OBD) system, such as a malfunctioning oxygen sensor or faulty engine control module, can lead to improper fuel-air mixture and cause the catalytic converter to fail. 7. Poor maintenance. Neglecting regular maintenance, such as replacing worn-out spark plugs or air filters, can lead to engine problems that can affect the catalytic converter's performance. 8. Environmental factors. Exposure to harsh environmental conditions, such as salt or moisture, can cause corrosion and deterioration of the catalytic converter over time, leading to failure. 9. Aftermarket modifications. Installing aftermarket parts or modifications that affect the engine's performance or emissions system can lead to premature failure of the catalytic converter. 10. Exhaust system leaks. Any leaks in the exhaust system, such as a cracked manifold or damaged gasket, can allow unburned fuel to reach the catalytic converter, causing it to fail. 11. Engine misfires. Continuous engine misfires can result in unburned fuel reaching the catalytic converter, leading to overheating and failure. 12. Physical damage. The converter can be damaged by impacts or accidents, which can also cause the catalyst to break apart. It is important to note that some of these factors are preventable through proper maintenance and driving habits, such as using high-quality fuel and avoiding aggressive driving. Regular inspections and replacement of worn or damaged parts can also help to prevent catalytic converter failure. It's important to address any underlying issues that may be causing the catalytic converter to fail in order to prevent further damage and ensure proper functioning of the vehicle. Addressing these potential causes of catalytic converter failure and maintaining regular vehicle maintenance can help prolong the life of the converter and ensure proper emissions control. How to care for catalytic converter. 1. Use the right fuel. Using the correct type of fuel for your vehicle can help prevent damage to the catalytic converter. 2. Regular maintenance. Keep up with regular maintenance, such as oil changes, spark plug replacements, and oxygen sensor checks, to ensure the engine is running efficiently and not producing excess emissions. 3. Avoid harsh driving conditions. Try to avoid driving in harsh environmental conditions, such as extreme heat or salt exposure, which can accelerate the deterioration of the catalytic converter. 4. Address engine issues promptly. If you notice any engine performance issues, such as misfires or unusual noises, have them checked and repaired promptly to prevent damage to the catalytic converter. 5. Be cautious with aftermarket modifications. If you plan to make any modifications to your vehicle, especially those that affect the engine's performance or emissions system, consult with a professional to ensure they won't cause premature failure of the catalytic converter. 6. Check for exhaust leaks. Regularly inspect the exhaust system for any leaks or damage that could allow unburned fuel to reach the catalytic converter. 7. Use fuel additives. Using fuel additives specifically designed to clean the fuel system and reduce emissions can help prevent buildup in the catalytic converter and maintain its efficiency. 8. Drive gently. Avoid aggressive driving behaviors, such as rapid acceleration and hard braking, as they can increase the stress on the catalytic converter and lead to premature failure. 9. Keep the engine properly tuned. Ensuring that the engine is properly tuned and running at its optimal performance level can help reduce the amount of pollutants that reach the catalytic converter. 10. Follow manufacturer recommendations. Follow the manufacturer's recommendations for maintenance and care of your vehicle, as they are designed to help keep all components, including the catalytic converter, in good working condition. By following these care tips and addressing any potential issues promptly, you can help prolong the life of your catalytic converter and ensure it continues to effectively control emissions from your vehicle. To maintain the effectiveness of the catalytic converter, it is important to follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule for your vehicle. This may include regular inspections and replacement of worn or damaged parts, as well as using high-quality fuel and avoiding excessive idling or aggressive driving. Overall, the catalytic converter is an important component of modern vehicles that helps to reduce harmful emissions and protect the environment. By understanding how it works and taking steps to maintain it properly, drivers can help to ensure that their vehicles are running cleanly and efficiently for years to come. That's all we have for you in today's video. It's very good to have you here on our channel. If you liked the video, please smash the like button and do consider subscribing if you haven't already. We hope to see you soon with another video. Until then, stay safe.